It's getting late. Where to now?
So, this friend of mine.
You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this. Don't be. The highest priority for today.
Hold up.
Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have... The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played...
We meet again, Mr.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony.
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division, and...
Likewise, miss. And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
So she's your sister.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems...
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for people here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the Underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian...
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation.
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a... Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if...
she's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she? Stop stoking the fire.
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment, and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal. So the Silvermane guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that as a grassroots organization. Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade, in the absence of the guards. I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to... I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust.
I've never really seen this side of him before.
That's an answer.
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's with the help of Bronya, Serval, and Shepard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a
I agree. Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here.
They're swarming toward the town.
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need...
Understood. Will be...
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
Please. The monsters invaded the mine. Otherwise, those things...
Don't worry. The Silvermane guards are trained for these situations.
The Great Mine! The one...
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start... Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane guards with the rest. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambush.
You're a natural-born commander. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some...
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do everything. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking. A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and... You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context. You're right. It's just... I see people fighting for the... Wait a minute. Was that Japard's plan all along? Use guilt to make... You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with... That's all you needed to say.
Put all artillery units on standby. We have a choke point here.
Yes, sir!
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help. The back of the mine has been secured, which gives us the battle is fierce. I need to get to the front line.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. Japard, let me and him clear the way for you. You should stay in...
Thanks, Serval. But please trust I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people.
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind.
Let's move out. We need... All civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane guards...
There's a monster heading this way.
Bring it down.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It made it easy for us, but we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's rock!
Hit! Lance! Forward!
Nap time.
Japard, look! The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Are you
That's right. We're
Silvermane guards and Wildfire? Oh, civilians. My brother went after her.
Understood.
Thank you. Please.
Oh no!
Leave the bat.
Okay. Great. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's rock. You can fight it or rock with it.
Nap time.
Turn it up.
Hit! Land! Forward!
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Is it me or is it cold here?
You can fight it or rock with it.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's rock.
Nap time.
Land! Forward!
Let's rock.
Hit!
Nap time.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's rock.
Land! Forward!
Oh.
Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Hit!
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nap time.
Turn it up.
Land! Forward!
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's rock.
You two, it's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards and Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Zeno, take my hand. Let's get out of here. It's so cold here. I'm scared.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived any later...
That's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age, too.
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides, my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway. Vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct. What a joke.
Father was a soldier. He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors. Never mind. I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry. At least now we've got the chance to right the wrongs.
I'm angry just thinking about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow. I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet is a result of having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
Sorry, I sound like Dad.
Don't worry about it. I get what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. Let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we met said his brother came this way. We should look around.
Okay. Be careful, though. I sense a drop in temperature. Something's not right. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us. Stay on your toes.
Will of preservation!
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? Did you see two little kids, a girl and her brother? Ah, thank goodness. I chased the monster too far and lost him.
They'll be okay now. You should head back to the bridge, too.
Ah, thank you. All of you. I heard there's a powerful monster.
Thanks for the intel. I think he was right about the monster. You two. No, I've seen this type of monster a few times near the restricted zone. Wait, don't get too close.
Huh?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed to fight. This one doesn't seem concerned about us. Careful.
The air...
Did it just...
Steady. Get ready.
Can Japard not hear that?
Japard. Serval.
Did it just say Japard and Serval?
That noise! Different...
Talking? Wait. You want...
Our names?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in the fragment. If the rumors are true...
Kaguya... You just won't stop haunting me. I try everything to put the past behind me. And yet you, Kaguya, you witch!
Calm down, Serval. It's just a
All that time we spent, it was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least...
Serval!
Londo, stand down. There is no place for...
Sister, I know you want this thing in front of us is our enemy. Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past. Of course, if you're not yet able to confront, then he and I will fight for you until your heart is ready.
I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry, but I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, Skakolia. Let's settle this. Ah, great.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Not a scratch.
Keep up!
Who's next? Sagacious discernment!
Let's rock!
Nap time.
Lance! Forward!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Turn it up!
Remember this moment.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Let's rock!
That's it. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Serval, why have to stay?
The temperature is returning to normal. I think it's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cacolia was the reason for this invasion. Whatever the case, it sounds like something the hero of Bellabog. It would have taken us much longer.
I feel like all that noise before it perished. I see. Anyway.
I'm happy for you. Looks like we accomplished our mission. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check.
Sure. Come find.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I see. All in all, I owe thanks to Captain Japard, we managed.
You're too.
Sounds like you went through a.
I'm all right. Don't worry.
Miss Natasha.
Is that
Mr. Oleg has a pretty good handle on what's needed. He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. You won't.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control. I'd love to sit down and chat with all of you, but... Oh, there was a girl and her brother who said you saved their lives. You might want to...
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are all right.
Come on, drink. But there's smoke. It's you. If you hadn't been there, we would have. I'll think of a way to repay you. Mom. They'll come.
So, you're looking after your brother on your own?
Not really. It's my My brother is too young to survive.
The misjudgment of the former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade, but under Lady Bronya's leadership,
Captain Japard.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances, let alone Zeno, right?
Yes, Mr.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing. But when you grow, be there when she needs you. and listen.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Captain Shepard. Xeno.
You know, I'm pretty good at turning a happy reunion into a tear fest. If you're not too tired, Japard. What you said back there.
Of course I did. And it wasn't some last-minute speech I cobbled together. We can't always face problems alone and build walls to keep people out. We need to learn.
I know what you're up to, Jeppy.
Huh?
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids. Who's building that?
Well, a land...
Change of plan.
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have supported your
I know that, Japard. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me. I suddenly realized that I've always found it hard to handle complex relationships. The first thought I have when things don't work out is to run away. After all,
Right.
if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the hardships people were going through in the underworld. I have one last thing that I might need your... I want to see the Stella.
Say no more.
Oh, but before that, it's all right. It's cold. Is this the Stellaron imprisonment device? They had such advanced technology back in the day.
This is where Madam...
She gave something back in death. I wanted to come here to perform for Cocolia. I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better.
The state...
Look at me, Cocolia, because I will no longer live in your shadow!
Happy?
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face. Shame. Well, that's all from me. As for tonight,
So, you're getting the tab?
Nice.